Larry, Fort Worth Memories Museum and Groups. That's our guest. Let me move this camera around. I don't know where that camera went to. That's another shot. Hold on. Okay. Let me make sure YouTube notification, does that say that we're in? Camera around. Yeah, that's it. I don't know where that camera. Okay, let me tie the Facebook channels in. Y'all bear with me this morning. We had gate problems. We couldn't get in. Okay, so I'm going to style the video. And today is Saturday, March 22nd. Hold on. March 22nd. Jeff Norman is our guest this morning. He is with the Optimist Club of Fort Worth, and there's several of them. And like I've said many times, Optimist Club isn't just in the United States, they're international. So we're going to find out from Jeff kind of what goes on here with the Optimist Club. And I will tell y'all good morning. Brittany, are you still in Texas, or did you hightail it back to New Jersey? I'm going to turn this other monitor on so Jeff can see. You see yourself?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you're still in Tyler, okay? Brittany's in. Sabrina's in, I'm in, Jeff's in, and so these videos, they play all the time, they're never erased. So Jeff is with the Optimist Club of Fort Worth, so kind of give us a deal on what all y'all do. It's all pretty much with youth, right?
Yes, sir. Well, good morning, Larry. I appreciate you having me on.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, everybody. I appreciate the opportunity of being able to come down and talk about the Optimist Club. As Larry said, Optimist Club is international. Just to kind of give a little bit of brief history, the first Optimist Club was formed back in 1911 in Buffalo, New York. Then in 1919 in Louisville, Kentucky, Optimist International was formed, and things evolved from there. There are now some 2,800 clubs, 28,000 clubs worldwide. That includes Europe, the Caribbean, some of the Caribbean countries, and even Asia. Here in North Texas, in the state of Texas, there's 73 clubs. North Texas, we have 54 clubs. And that is part of what we are known as the Texoma District. We have 32 clubs here in North Texas, and then the additional clubs that make up the 54 in the district are in the entire state of Oklahoma. We merged 3 years ago with the state of Oklahoma. They came to us and asked us if we would like to merge together with them. We did that, and now we have the Texoma District. So locally here in Fort Worth, there are 3 Optimist clubs. There's the Optimist Club of Fort Worth, which I'm a part of. There's also the Breakfast East Optimist Club and the Southside Optimist Club. All the Optimist clubs basically operate autonomously, but we are all under the guidelines of Optimist International, with the same goal and the same idea in mind, and that is to bring out the best in youth. Our club, the Optimist Club of Fort Worth, was established back in 1935. Um, it was put together. We actually got the charter in 1936, but in 1935 at the Blackstone Hotel, at an international Optimist convention, some people from Fort Worth and also from the Optimist Club in Wichita Falls got together and decided they wanted to put a chapter together here in Fort Worth. And Optimist Club of Fort Worth was granted their charter in 1936. So we've been going since then. I mentioned the other clubs, Optimist, the Breakfast East Optimist Club. They meet the second and third Thursday of each month over at the American Legion Hall 569 in North Switzerland Hills. What they do over there is they have a lot of programs. They have some scholarship programs that they operate. They have an oratorical competition. They have essay competitions that they award scholarships on. And then they also are very heavily in what is known as junior golf. They will sponsor young golf players on a local, district, even international levels. So they will do that for scholarships and young people that want to get into the game of golf and pursue that. The other club is the Southside Optimist Club. They meet once a month, usually the first Thursday of each month at the Luby's in Forest Hill. They approach things a little differently in that they partner a lot with other groups within the communities. They do a lot of community service, a lot of community outreach. One thing that they specifically own themselves is they have a program that is known as Clothes for Kids, and their members will, at the elementary school levels, they will sponsor, I believe it's up to 15 children every year right around Christmas time. And they will have the kids come to the Kohl's department store out in City View, and they'll take them shopping for a day. And coats, jackets, clothing, shoes, whatever they need. So that's a big thing that they do. Getting back to the Optimist Club of Fort Worth, what we do is there again, it's all part of the youth. Bringing out the best in youth and helping them is what we can. I guess I'll start with the Junior Optimist program. That's our elementary school level sports program that we have. We offer flag football, soccer, girls softball in the fall, and that's for all the elementary school kids. Give them an opportunity to be able to get together with other kids, have a team building experience, and interact with other kids. So we run that during the fall. Then we also have pony baseball that we operate. That's 14 and under, 12 and under, 10 and under. And that's in the spring. We play most of our games for the pony baseball at the YMCA complex on Alta Mesa. So that's a big part of that. We actually have had a couple of teams go to some zone tournaments as far away as Louisiana. Over the last several years.
Do y'all pay for the uniforms and everything?
We actually pay for the uniforms ourselves. That comes out of our pockets. Yeah.
You're talking about your pockets as a person in the club?
Well, at the club itself.
The club itself.
Yeah, the club itself. We in fact this year we just bought brand new uniforms, brand new ball caps. So all the kids are going to have brand new uniforms this year.
How many people or members do you have in the Fort Worth group?
Fort Worth Optimist Club of Fort Worth, we have, I believe, 65 on our roster right now.
And y'all raise money through Christmas trees, but how else can people help if they want to make a donation?
Okay. Well, we have a Facebook page and also have a website. Basically, the quickest way to get to it is optimistcluboffortworth.org, and there are some links on that page to actually donate to our club. Larry, you mentioned the Christmas trees. That's our biggest fundraiser that we have. We for 80 years, I think. I've been told we've set up on the north side parking lot of Farrington Field on the corner of University and Lancaster, and sold Christmas trees, and that's our biggest fundraiser. The other thing that we do to help raise money for our programs and things like that is when we have the Charles Schwab International Golf Tournament. We set up a concession stand on the 11th tee. We've been there for the last 3 years on that tee, and then years before we were in another location. But for the last several years, we've been on the 11th tee with a concession stand. We sell food and drinks and snacks and things like that. That's always been a very good fundraiser for us.
One of our members here said he started playing football for the Northeast Optimists at age 9. I want to tell them thank you. They were my dads when I was young.
Well, a lot of people, we hear a lot of that. We hear a lot of people that come back, on the Christmas tree lot, on the golf course at Colonial. They'll come to us and say, I played Junior Optimum Sports back in the day, and it's a big impact on a lot of people.
In fact, Gene, that would be a good project for you. Gene's always he's the one that said thank you. I'll get you in touch with, if you're coming to the lunch today or whenever, I'll give you Jeff's phone number, and maybe you can, that'd just be a good project for you. Ian Hunt is on, and he is in England, the UK. He's one of our out-of-country members. Okay, so go ahead. And I want to thank you you give us a tree every year for the museum, and we appreciate it.
I'm glad to help on that. One thing that a lot of people don't understand too is every bit of money that is made on that tree lot every year, that goes back into our programs. Last year we were able to award $35,000 in scholarships.
And didn't you say that transportation costs the last couple of years has been eating you all up?
Well, last year a lot, yes. Last year was a big part of it. We had to pay over $8,000 in shipping charges for our trees.
And how many trees did y'all buy last year?
780 trees.
780, and you pretty much y'all. So they have their tree lot on the front university side of University Farrington Field, and we have the giveaway on the back side of Farrington Field. So what else do you want to tell us about? John Penn's a member. Prissy's a member.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd like to talk maybe a little bit about our scholarship programs.
Okay.
We have 3 scholarship programs that we offer through the Optimist Club of Fort Worth. We have an essay contest, and that's open for any school-age student from grade 5 up to grade 12. That is not so much as a scholarship, just a cash prize on that level. Then we have a TCC scholarship program. The way that works is the student will apply, fill out the application, they will write an essay, and then it goes to a judging panel. They will judge that, and there are 5 students selected out of all that apply for that scholarship, and those 5 students will receive a $1,000 scholarship to TCC. And TCC is partnered with the Optimist Club of Fort Worth on that, in that after their first year, if the student maintains a certain criteria, I believe it's a 2.8 grade point average, a full load of classes, that sort of thing, then TCC will match that $1,000 for their second year.
Wow, that's good.
So, and we've been told that over the last couple of years that's pretty much a full ride at TCC. So that's a very good option for anyone wanting to stay local and attend TCC. The other scholarship that we have is what we refer to as our SSA scholarship. That is Scholastics and Sports Achievement Scholarship. We look at students from the high schools. This would be for seniors. We have, I believe, 14 high schools that participate in this program. The counselors will basically look at the students that would meet this criteria, they will select 3 or 4 of them for consideration based on the criteria. Our club has club liaisons that will actually work with the counseling staff at those schools. The liaison will go out, meet with the counselors, get some information. We'll actually meet with those students. We'll interview those students as liaisons, and then we'll make a determination as who is the finalist, and then we'll have them come to a luncheon, and we'll award a first, second, and third prize scholarship. Last year, first prize was $10,000.
Wow.
Second prize was $7,500, and third prize was $5,000. And then out of the remaining, I believe, 10 or 11 schools, each of those are finalists. They will also receive a $1,000 scholarship.
And now the program that's for boys and girls, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of girls that play a lot of sports.
Oh, absolutely. We've had a lot of recipients of that scholarship that have been young ladies as well. Absolutely.
And you also are always looking for guest speakers, so none of y'all need to be shy. I've spoken there. They just want people in the community that are, I don't know what the criteria is. Just, you don't have to have anything special. Just be able to speak to their group. It's kind of, that's what Fort Worth is. We're all a community that stays together. We're exactly pretty much opposite from the city to the east, where it's all for them and only them and nobody else. We kind of stick together over here. Bridget's in, Kent's in, Colleen, Ricky, Larry, Tom, Brittany says thank you. Ian is from the UK. So continue on. What else where's y'all's? Do y'all have a building somewhere?
Well, we meet at the actual address is 4055 International Plaza. It's about, I guess the consideration would be the equivalent of 2 city blocks west of Hewlin Street and probably 2 city blocks north of 820. It's if everybody's familiar with the shopping center there where Home Depot is.
Yeah.
That we're in an office building that's about 2 blocks north of there. It used to be what was known as the Freeze Nichols building.
Yeah, I know exactly which one.
Now there's a lot of different businesses in there for a period of time as the Burnett School of Medicine with TCU was getting their new building ready. There was a lot of the School of Medicine offices were located in that building as well. But that's where we meet. We meet the first and third Friday of each month at 12 o'clock. We'd love to have anybody come by and join us, be my guest for lunch. Just contact me and let me know that you're coming. Larry can give you my contact information. But we're always looking for new members and, as Larry said, guest speakers. Another thing that we do is we do quite a bit of community service programs. Last couple of years we partnered with Cook's Children's Hospital on some different events. 2 years ago we had a teddy bear giveaway where we collected over 100 teddy bears and took them down at Valentine's time and handed them out for the kids to have. Last year at Father's Day we collected over 100 coffee mugs, travelers.
The big ones.
The big ones. And we took them down the Saturday before Father's Day, and all the kids came by and selected one out to give to their dads or their caregivers.
That's super.
And then this year we did the teddy bear giveaway for Valentine's Day again.
You said earlier when we started that y'all's chapter actually was formed in 1935 and 36. Do you know who some of the principals were in that? Any of their names?
I don't remember now.
I'm going to research it and see. I'm sure I've got something here that'll tell us. But the whole organization was founded in 1911.
In Buffalo, New York.
Everything starts up there. The AA Club, I think, started up there.
Actually, that started in a little town called Clifton Springs, New York. And actually, that's where my wife's from.
Is that where that Bill was? Was the guy that started named Bill?
That I'm not sure on.
I think it was. Okay, any of y'all, Missy, Charlotte, any of y'all got questions for Jeff? They've been a long time sponsor on Fort Worth Memories. They've always given us a free Christmas tree. And in fact, there's the lady that decorates the tree that you give us. Ginger Sanders is our official tree decorating lady. Anybody got any questions or things you want to bring up? Like I say, Gene, that'd be a good group for you to join, I think. I mean, y'all have a luncheon twice a month then.
Yes.
That'd be good for you, Gene. There's a lot of people. John Penn's over there. I think they're pretty active in it, aren't they?
They are. Yep.
Okay, so what else?
Not really. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. We're always, as I said, we're always looking for new members. We have to keep our programs going. The youth is what we're concerned about. So the more activity we can promote, the more involvement we can get from the communities, the better our projects are, the more we can do.
Has Jerry Jones called and want to join? I heard he's going to step down as the general manager.
Yeah, not yet.
Or Dak Prescott. That'd be a good job for him. Okay, boys and girls. Nobody's got any questions for Jeff? Thank you. Okay, I guess that's it. You are on YouTube and 4 Facebook channels, and I don't know if Scott's got it on TikTok or not. Anyway, we appreciate you coming by.
Well, thank you for having me, Larry. I appreciate it, and I'm always glad to help out. And anytime anybody would like to come by and join us for a meeting, we'd love to have you. Like I said, you can check us out on at OptimusClubOfFortWorth.org. That actually will open up. You can open up all the different links about who we are, what we do, as I've talked about this morning, and also explanation of our scholarship programs, our sports programs, and our fundraisers.
Missy says, do we go to the website for volunteering apps?
There's actually not a link for volunteer. Best thing for you to do on that is probably to there is a phone number there you could call, and if no one answers, leave a message for it, or contact me directly.
What's your phone number?
My phone number is 817-713-7510. You can contact me directly.
Brittany, if you can write that down, 817-713-7510. She's our long distance secretary. She's in New Jersey. Well, she's actually in Texas right now, but she is normally, Renee is in. So the number is 817-713-7510 to talk to Jeff Norman, and you can volunteer that way. It's a wonderful feeling, I promise you, to volunteer. That's like every year the bike giveaway. We're getting more and more. And then this last year we had all 3 of our past mayors there, Mike Moncrief, Betsy, and Maddie. And Brooke Rollins, who's the Secretary of Agriculture, was there. Charlie Guerin, he's our state rep, he was there. Let's see, Michael Crane was there, Carlos Flores. So we're getting more. It's getting, since I made it a nonprofit, it's getting, and we raised right at $80,000 or $90,000 first year out of the bat. Mm-hmm. Gave away 1,120 bikes.
Yeah. Well, the Optimist Club of Fort Worth is, as all the Optimist clubs are, we're all nonprofits. So
yeah.
We don't, we don't actually make any money for ourselves. It's all poured back into our programs.
That's the way ours is. Larry's kids, I said from the get-go, and Kyle too, if anybody thinks they got to get a check, you need to go join another nonprofit, because 100% goes back into the deal.
Well, that's a great group. I've enjoyed it. I've been a member about 6 years.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you've kind of been the president local several times, hadn't you?
I've been president once.
Once?
I've been program chair. This is my third year, not consecutive, but third year as program chair. Kind of arrange the programs for our luncheons. I've served as president 1 year. I'm also in my second year as one of the lieutenant governors. I'm the lieutenant governor for Zone 5, which is the Fort Worth, Dallas area, the Metroplex. We have 8 clubs in Zone 5 that I'm basically kind of coordinate with.
And they all act independently.
Pretty much independently, like I said, pretty much autonomously, but we are all under the guidelines of Optimist International, just from the standpoint of making sure that the original idea of helping the youth of the communities and getting everything done that is followed.
Well, we appreciate you coming by. And nobody else got anything? I gotta go try to work on that front gate and see if we can get her open. So I will see y'all. I'll come